Very good afternoon and welcome back. Meanwhile, I got some question from some of you. One question here, just a partial information which I got from you people. Sir, does lithosphere include the landmass beneath the ocean? No. Geologically, the difference is there, no doubt. Lithosphere, the entire area from the earth's surface up to the asthenosphere, that is in geological definition. In geography, what you are doing is entire landmass is the lithosphere. So, here I will say no. Another, what is geomorphological mapping and its significance? My dear, geomorphological mapping, this is I am giving you now only the idea about what you need to study, but because you asked me, so let me answer it. While you will look at different landform features, like somewhere you have mountain, somewhere you have a plateau, somewhere you have a plain, so somewhere you have a trench or something in the ocean or any landform, topographical features over the earth surface. अर्थ सरफेस के ऊपर पहाड़ी वैली है, कहीं पे पठार है, प्लेट्यू है, ये सब का एक मैपिंग जो करते हैं, ओके, जियो मॉर्फोलॉजिकल मैपिंग, रिलीफ फीचर्स, द which shows the relief feature of a region. So, its significance is with respect to terrain, topography, drainage system, drainage pattern and overall geoecological aspect of a geographical space. हम इसके बारे में आगे डिस्कस करेंगे. Later on we are going to discuss about this in detail after completion of geomorphology. Okay? We will have a discussion about this, Vivek. I hope you got it. Now, one thing again, let me tell you, geography came from two terms, geo and graphy, to study about the earth. Now, to study about the earth, two parts you are having. To study about the earth as the home of the human being, I said, where focus is there on man-nature relationship, then it is physical geography, man-nature relationship, where we have physical environment, man and physical environment, this is physical geography. Man and the human geography, that is human environment, that is the environment created by human being, is about the human geography, that I will discuss later on. Now, in the physical geography, I said one part is lithosphere, from where we have got the discipline of geomorphology. Likewise, so lithosphere, from where we are having the discipline of what? Geomorphology. I said geomorphology is the discipline. Same way about the hydrosphere. About the hydrosphere, we have a discipline developed here known as oceanography. Oceanography. See, in the ocean, this is hydrosphere. So, regarding the hydrosphere, now I will tell you. Regarding the hydrosphere, now, I said the entire water body over the earth's surface. Over the earth's surface, you have different ocean, seas, marginal sea, so many things are there over the earth surface. So, scientific study about the ocean and its related phenomena like ocean current, tide, wave, ocean bottom, relief, salinity, temperature, etc. Again I am repeating, scientific study about the ocean and its related phenomena. Like in the ocean, you have ocean currents. Have you seen the movie Life of Pi? If you have seen that, how in the ocean you have very strong water also flows from one part to another part, known as ocean current, due to mostly because of the differences in salinity or the density of water, or maybe because of the wind. They are there, salinity or wind. So, all these things you are going to discuss. I am just defining these hydrospheric phenomena, scientific study about the ocean and its related phenomena like ocean current, tide, wave, ocean bottom relief, salinity, temperature, etc. All these known as, this is called as what? Oceanography. What is that? Called as oceanography. So, oceanography is a part of physical geography. Oceanography. First one I said geomorphology, second I said oceanography. Okay. So, this is here is oceanography, this one here is geomorphology. So, inside the ocean, if somewhere there is a deep trench, very deep profile, like Mariana Trench is there, how it was developed? Why it was in Pacific Ocean? Why not in the Bay of Bengal? Why not at the mouth of Ganga, Padma river? So, this question answer you will get it in oceanography while you will study this. Why the color of the water is bluish in the ocean? You will get because of salinity and optical phenomena. We will get answer to all these questions in oceanography. How the tide takes place, why rise and fall in the tidal wave, how they got generated because of the earth and sun, moons, their gravitational attraction, how it is, we will study. Believe me, very interesting. I will take you to the ocean, right? We will discuss about the ocean in detail. One request on my part to all of you, while you are joining this session, please switch off your whatever surrounding mobile, disturbing things, whatever is there. Please concentrate, and inside this where you are studying, you and me, the teacher and you, nobody else is here. Do interact. While interact with what? The concept. Find out, think, give me the question. Give me the question. I know it will be difficult on your part to comprehend everything at a time, but still step by step we will go. Don't worry about this. I will discuss in detail about the oceanography, and the topics will be, what are the topics here in the oceanography? Let me tell you. In the oceanography, we will have topics like ocean bottom relief. I mean, how is the ocean? If you go inside the ocean and see, you can see the interior, ocean floor, you will not get uniformity. There are mountain, there are plateau, there are very deep profile known as trench. How they form, why they form, very interesting. Then you have temperature and salinity of the ocean. Ocean deposits. What are the things you will get inside the ocean? Then another topic is coral reef. How they form, what are these? Munga, which we call coral reef. How they form, why they form, what are the conditions for it, what are the types of coral reef, what is the importance of the coral reef. This is very important one, question they are asking. Then you have same way tide, wave, ocean current. How these are different from each other, how the tide is different from wave different from ocean current, how they are different, and what are the major related phenomena associated with it. Ocean bottom relief, temperature and salinity, ocean deposit, coral reef, tide, wave, ocean currents. Then you have marine resources. Marine resources, sea level changes, why the sea level is changing, what are the sea level changes and all. We will discuss about all these. These are the topics I will deal with. Marine pollution. Marine pollution is another one. Marine pollution. Marine pollution. Whatever question till date we got, from geography in general studies part is from these topics only. We need to see these topics in detail. Okay, we need to see these topics in detail. Once it is done, done. Now, again another request on my part. While studying one particular area, try to complete it in whole with me. मेरे साथ साथ चलना है, मेरे पीछे नहीं जाना है, आगे जा सकते हो. You can travel ahead of me like you study and come. I am giving you the topics, that's why in the beginning. From whatever source you have, whether it is from West Bengal, Bengali medium book, or from CBSE or ICSE, whatever is there, any book, whatever. I found some of the very good book in Bengali medium also, they have given. Very nice concept they have given. I found it. And believe me, once concept is clear, it is immaterial for you. If you get the concept, you can write. My friends, remember, you are from the land. आप उसी जमीन से हैं जहाँ लोगों को ब्यूरोक्रेसी क्या है सिखाया है. वेस्ट बंगाल. ट्रेंड सेटर इन सिविल सर्विसेज, वेस्ट बंगाल. A pioneer contribution in the civil services, in the administration, public administration, it is West Bengal. You should be proud of this. And believe me, you have that ability and you can do wonder. You just need to concentrate. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. And it is possible on your part. आप उसी जमीन से हैं जहाँ से नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस थे, स्वामी विवेकानंद है, Satyendra Tagore, his contribution to entire system. You look at any person, any renowned person in the intellect in the field, you can see majority are from the land of Bengal. My friends, don't forget this. You have that ability, you can do this. And another thing I would like to tell you, contribution of some of the Bengali scholars in geography also remarkable. It is remarkable. Nobody had challenged that. While we will study, I will give you certain important points on this also, whose contribution is there in geography. You might be knowing about Professor S.P. Chatterjee. His contribution to geography of India is more. Friends, you remember this, you should be proud of this, and you have that ability, immaterial, whether you are from rural area or urban area, whether you are from the forested land or plain region or mountainous regions, whether you are from the river valley or the mountain top, it is immaterial. If you are studying, you will study, give your best, and believe me, you will be able to do these things. It is achievable, we have seen these things, provided you study properly. Give me questions, whatever you have. कुछ भी परेशान नहीं है. I'll give another number also where you can give the questions if required. If you feel it like a lot of problem, if while having problem and while studying, you can also send me any questions if whatever you have. Okay. Very important again area of in the ocean, in this part of oceanography, as I said about the coral reef, which is a very, very important one, which we need to see. With the environment part also, we are going to study about these part. These two in the environment part also you will study in geography also. On geographical aspect, I am going to give you in detail of this. Okay, let me come to the next question, next one, next topic. So, we have, as I said, oceanography, we have geomorphology. Third one, while you are talking about the physical environment, our atmosphere, the envelope of air located or present above the continent, ocean and the biosphere, the atmosphere. It has gaseous materials, envelope of gases I said. In this atmosphere, okay, a very good question I got. Sir, does atmosphere not cover fully lithosphere and hydrosphere both? In the Venn diagram we have drawn Venn circle of atmosphere. So, please clarify my doubts. Thank you very much dear, good question you have asked. Here your friend asked about this atmosphere, that is there. Atmosphere cover definitely it covers these regions as you have said in the Venn diagram, whether it is covering this entire region or not. It is his idea. It covers all these. But again, let me see here. While we are talking about geomorphology, up to 30 kilometer depth, minimum 30 to 70 kilometer depth we are talking about. While we are talking about the ocean also, then ocean crust, crustal feature inside also we are talking about. There are few part, remaining part is there which is not covered in the atmosphere, deeper inside. So, superficial features is covering, only this surface is covering, not the deeper inside. That is why I have given like this. Again a very interesting question here. Why the area of interest is only ocean in oceanography? Lot of changes are happening in the sea across the globe. Why not seas, river, water? My dear, it is all the water. Hydrosphere includes all the water, and because the representative of all this is the ocean, that is why it is name is given oceanography. It is about the ocean. So, ocean includes marginal sea, ocean includes Arabian Sea, ocean includes Bay of Bengal also. They are part of what? Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean's part is Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea. You got it, my dear? So, like this you have. So, it is indirectly including everything. Remember this. Except the groundwater, okay. Oceanography includes only the oceanic part, but very again intelligent question, thank you. Well, let me now again move on to the third area, atmosphere, the envelope of air above the earth, lithosphere, above the lithosphere and hydrosphere. It is not including the lithosphere and hydrosphere. On the upper part you are talking about this on the surface, but inside also lithosphere include the entire regions below the earth crust up to the asthenosphere, means 30 to 70 kilometer depth. So, that is why atmosphere is only upper part, that is why Venn diagram is like this. मैं एक बार फिर बताऊं, जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी में जो लिथोस्फीयर है वो 30 किलोमीटर डेप्थ तक है, आप मगर ये सरफेस का बात कर रहे हैं, दैट्स वाई इट इज लाइक दिस डायग्राम. ओशियन की अंदर का नहीं ले रहे हैं, ओशियन की ऊपरी हिस्से का ही ले रहे हैं, इसलिए वेन डायग्राम ऐसा है, नॉट इन टोटालिटी. आई होप यू गॉट इट नाउ. If anyone having special doubt like not getting the things properly or not unable to do, please you can at that time if it requires, tomorrow I will give you a link or a number I will give you, in that you have to post, not today, tomorrow I will give you. आप क्वेश्चन अगर जरूरत पड़ेगा एक दे देना, only related to geography, okay. If you will not get the things properly, I will give you a link that you have to send me. And now you can go ahead with this whatever is going on now. अभी जो चल रहा है उस पे दीजिए क्वेश्चन. एटमॉस्फेयर में one thing here, the scientific study about this which is called as the climatology. What is that? Climatology. Again I am repeating, scientific study about the climate and related phenomena, climatology, okay. So, next one is climatology. After oceanography you have climatology. In climatology what is there? Scientific study about the climate and related phenomena of a geographical space, geographical space. Again I am saying scientific study about the climate and related phenomena of a geographical space is known as climatology. It is called as the climatology. Okay. Scientific study about the climate and related phenomena of a geographical space is called as climatology. So, climatology includes what? It means it includes structure and composition of the atmosphere. How the atmosphere was developed. What are the gaseous material or solid or liquid material found in the atmosphere? Atmosphere, structure and composition, temperature and pressure belt of the atmosphere. Then wind system. In the wind system we have upper air circulation, like you have like jet stream, wind system both in the upper air circulation and surface circulation. You remember one thing, the upper air circulation means what is that? Jet stream. Upper air circulation is jet stream. Surface circulation is like easterly, westerly, you might be knowing about, heard about the terms. Okay. So, jet stream, wind system, jet stream, temperature and pressure belt, structure and composition of the atmosphere. Then next one, I hope you have written these topics. These topics you have to note it down, because these topics will be covered in a sequential manner from foundation to the UPSC level question answer writing. Everything will be done. Okay. Next, after this you have, after jet stream we can have cloud and precipitation, atmospheric disturbances, stability and instability. So, here you have like cyclone, then you have anticyclone. In the cyclone you have two types, tropical cyclone, another one is temperate cyclone. We will study this. Okay, here is an opinion, sir, oceanography occurs mean sea level. See, mean sea level is the level up to which the general level between the higher and high tide and lower tide, low tide and high tide, average point is the sea level. Average of this for 30 years, it is the mean sea level. Mean sea level of a particular regions is the optimum level up to which erosion is possible. That is, the height of a particular region is generally calculated from mean sea level. Okay, that is. Okay, atmospheric disturbances, cloud and precipitation. Then you have precipitation mean rainfall type. Here you have rainfall type different. Then you have global climatic changes. Then a very important thing, major climatic types of the world, types and regions of the world, major climatic types and regions of the world, climatic type and climatic regions of the world, major climatic type and climatic regions of the world, R-E-G-I-O-N-S, regions. Major climatic types and regions of the world. Clear? Atmospheric disturbances, cyclone, anticyclone, global climatic changes, major climatic types and regions of the world. From this only you will get questions mostly. One more area, like I will go for monsoon climate, monsoon mechanism karo, mechanism, El Nino, La Nina, southern oscillation, El Nino line southern oscillation. We have polar vortex, and also we have the bomb cyclone. These are the current development and issues in climatology, and issues in climatology. This is a part which is very important for us to know. After discussing the entire spectrum of your oceanography and climatology only, we will look at this part like monsoon mechanism, how it works, what is there, and El Nino, what is El Nino, La Nina, southern oscillation, polar vortex, bomb cyclone, etc. Recently they are in news nowadays. Here is one question, geography doubts here. Ozone is gaseous and plays a key role. Why ozone layer is not part of climatology? Who told you it is not a part of climatology? Who told you? It is a nature. I have given the first topic, if you remember. Hey, first one, what I have given? Structure and composition of atmosphere. There you have ozone also, it will come here in this part. Okay, don't worry, control your emotion please. अरे भाई पहले सूप पियो, सूप, उसके बाद स्टार्टर खाओ, फिर लंच मेन कोर्स लो, उसके बाद स्वीट्स खाओगे, मिठाई खिलाएंगे, रसगुल्ला, उसके बाद पान खिलाएंगे. समझ में आया? पहले पान खाएगा, बाद में तुम सूप पिएगा, नहीं होगा ये. यू गॉट इट? It will be in a systematic way, gradual way. You got it, I think? Okay, so thank you. You have a lot of anxiety, I know it is there. That's why. By the way, we will discuss this. This is a part of climatology, yes. Ozone will be there, we will discuss about this in climatology itself. Right. So, we have in this way current related themes, current events related things, it is there on climate. They are asking question like here you have flood and droughts, occurrence of flood, drought, forest fire. Nowadays forest fire is more. These are current issues. Why there is flood, why there is drought in one part of India, we have one part we have flood, one part we have drought. And nowadays the occurrence of natural forest fire is more. Even in the European countries now you just see why it is happening like this. That we will study. We will study in detail about this. Okay. Then come another area, that is biogeography. Now friends, I hope you got some idea. As I was saying, this diagram again, you are clear with geomorphology, oceanography, climatology, 3 areas. Now I am coming to biogeography. Is it okay? The entire spectrum of dimension of geomorphology, climatology, oceanography for GS I have done, subtopic I have given. We will discuss each topic in detail. Now I am going to again biogeography. In biogeography what is there? What is there in the biogeography part? We will see now. What is there in the biogeography? Here you have major natural regions of the world, major natural regions of the world. You know about the equatorial region, you know about tropical region, you heard about that tropical region. What is tropical region? What is equatorial region? What is temperate region? What is polar regions? How they are different? To what extent they are different? We will study about all this in biogeography, major natural regions of the world. Then soil types, natural vegetation. See, one example I will give you. If I know that my friends from Bengal, West Bengal particularly, they love to visit new places. सभी साल कहीं ना कहीं घूमने जाते हैं ना आप लोग. If those who have visited Kerala, for an example, have you seen the tree, how their branches are there? Go to Kerala, then come towards central India, then go towards Kashmir. The same vegetation will be different. See, in Kerala, if this is a tree here, branches like this, ऐसे branches. Here with the main stalk, you can see here, in Kerala, the trees are of different types, as I just said. Here, the tree branches are like this. It is in Kerala. Twigs are like this, branches are like this here. In case of Kerala, the branches are like this. ऐसे, if 45 degree, तो within 90 degree, acute angle, within 90 degree you have. Branches, main stem and the branches, जो angle बनाएगा ना 45 degree, nearly, ये जो angle है, it is around less than 90 degree, acute angle होगा. You mark these things. Now, we will go to central India part. The same tree, the branches will be like this. It is in central India. In Uttar Pradesh, for example, in UP, it is in Kerala. Now you go to which area? Jammu and Kashmir. You will find out trees are like this. How the arrangement of branches. The trees are like this, you know, this is a tree. Branches going down. You see, in the Kerala like this, बारिश होना है होने दो, no problem, जितना बारिश हो, है. Rainfall, no problem, whatever rainfall is there, fine. They welcome this rainfall, you know it. And here, in case of Jammu Kashmir, snowfall, no problem, jitna snowfall ho, they are like this. The snow will glide here. The snowfall, no problem, snowfall, no problem, they will go down. Here rainfall, no problem, they welcome the rainfall. ये intermediate type है here. You know about chiku, sapeta. Have you seen that? Like this. How they are, these trees, they have branches like this. Mahua, or you can have rubber tree, mahua, ebony, mahogany, rosewood, like these branches. Pine for, large cedar, deodar, like this. So, how the climate, major natural vegetation of India or in the world, how it differ with respect to climate. So, climate, rainfall pattern, soil type, relief and topography, all these influence the vegetation type. So, इसलिए we will go for this later on, vegetation type. How the vegetation type is interrelated with the topography, soil, climate, that we need to see, and we will study this. All branches are correlated, but why are not overlap each other? They are overlapping in the field of geography, physical geography, that is what. We will study first individually, then holistically while we will look at ecosystem approach, that is environmental geography. where we are going for everything we are including there, okay. If they are not separated, they are integrated finally. Environment part. So, biogeography, soil type, vegetation type, this one, distribution of plant and animal, distribution of plant and animal, etc. Okay. This is one part. I hope it is clear to all of you. In biogeography, we will study this. But one more part is also there. As some of you have doubt, sir, ये तो अलग अलग कैसे हो गया, एक साथ नहीं होना चाहिए का, हो सकता है, कैसे पता है? How it is? The entire spectrum which is related with this, ये जो area है, they are related with one. This is called as environment. This is the environment. Environment. Scientific study about the environment related phenomena. It is the environmental geography. Environmental geography. Environmental geography. A new part comes out here, environmental geography. What is environment? Which surrounds us. All these things which surrounds the, even an interplay between atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, everything, environment, environmental science, from where you have derived this environment, environmental geography, scientific study about different environment and the ecosystem of different region. My friends, we will have a complete different one, mode of classes here for environment. हम लोगों का एक अलग पूरे ब्रांच हमारे, we will study here. In environment prelim it is very important and disaster management is related with this, so we have a separate, another teacher will deal with this part. Environmental aspect will be dealt by another teacher, okay. I will deal only about the conceptual part and he will go for this applied part, and environment concept and all these things he will do, okay. So, environmental geography, which is related with our surrounding and the geographical features associated with it. This is what we are going to discuss here. ये सब रहेगा यहाँ. Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere and environment. These are the component of physical geography. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the environment part, the concerned teacher will discuss in detail like food chain, food web, environmental imbalances, homeostatic balance of the environment, environmental pollution, legislation of this one, then you have disaster, environmental disaster and so many things. It will be discussed differently. I hope you will get a book, even course module or materials you will get it. In that everything is written like this. You will get the things, don't worry. So, I will discuss about all these topics which I have just said. I will discuss in oceanography about all these topics. I will discuss in climatology about all these topics. I will discuss after climatology, as I said, this is like climatology part. Biogeography, these topics I will discuss, and geomorphology I have already said that in geomorphology whatever I have to discuss. So, these are the 5 major branches of physical geography. 5 branches of physical geography. These are the 5 branches of physical geography. So, it is there lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere, and another one I said environment. Another one area I said environment. Environment is environmental geography, and that will be discussed separately to all of you. So, this is here. Now, coming to human geography part. Is it clear to all of you? क्या मैं ये समझूं आप लोग सबको समझ में आया? Whatever I have given a structure only, I just have given a बुझते पारी समझ में आ रहा है? All of you, I learn Bengali by the way very soon. Don't worry, I will learn. I am learning now. I have started learning Bengali. I will do that. Okay, human geography is about what? Let us see. Let us talk about the human geography. Here the center of study is human being. Human being as the center of study here. In human geography, human being is the center of study here. So, what happened in this case? Like human being, how you are approaching, how you are exploiting the resources. One is social and cultural geography, cultural environment. One is social and cultural environment, and second one is you have your economic environment. Social and cultural environment, economic environment, two major things. So, here you have in social and cultural environment, here you have like population geography, you have like here settlement geography, you have cultural geography, etc. you have here. In economic geography, you have resources, you have industry, you have agriculture, you have transport, trade and communication. Here if you remove the geography part, you can say like I have just given geography, you can even edit like population, settlement and culture. Three things in social geography we are going to, here you have social and cultural geography, we will study this. Population, distribution of population, where what type of population is there, like where in the population human being, even races of the human being, how we have defined or differentiated human being in terms of their evolution, in terms of their physical characteristics, in terms of their physical traits, features, etc. Some people have protruding jaw here like this, some people have completely round face, broad face, some people have the inverted lips is inverted, some people have flat nose, some people dark in color, some people have white in color, some have reddish in color. So, based on the color, these are like racial traits based on this different type of races of the human being, Mongoloid, Australoid, Negroid, Caucasiad. So, all these things in population we are going to discuss about this. Growth and development of growth of population, distribution of population, high densely populated region, low densely populated regions, why the people are migrating, causes of migration, effect of migration, all these in population we will discuss. वो एक heading में दे रहा हूँ, I will cover that regions. Settlement, urban and rural settlement, we will study certain things on this. Very selected topics of current importance will be discussed, not everything. As per the exam, what is demand is there, based on this I will discuss this. Okay, we will go for this. Resources, types of resources, distribution, where you will get what, industry in detail we will study, agriculture in detail we will study, transport, communication, trade we will study, transport, trade and communication we will study. These area converging with economics, this area converging with sociology, geomorphology converging with geology, climatology converging with meteorology, biogeography converging with biology, environmental geography converging with environmental science. See, geography is just like a hybrid social science. Hybrid social science I said, because from different parent subject you have taken up different things and we are putting it in one with respect to the geographical environment, and you are getting a whole total one perspective about the geography of a region. Okay. So, in that way it is like a holistic social geography we can say, or holistic knowledge about a geographical space. Hope it is clear. Social and cultural environment, economic environment, I said this type. Is it clear to all of you? Right. So, this is about the human geography. I hope all of you are clear with the branches physical and human geography. My friends, I will discuss about all these in detail. Next one, what we need to see, one more area. Geography, world and India. I have given in the beginning, geography I have given there two things, world and India. If you remember, in the beginning I have written like this, UPSC demand world geography and geography of India. You remember this slide here, world and India I have given. Now, what is there in geography of India, geography of world? One part is physical geography of India or physical geography of the world. Another one is human geography. Here also one part is physical geography, another one is human geography. So, every area has two parts in detail, world geography, physical geography and human geography. Geography of India, physical and human, both part. So, while I will discuss, because I am going to discuss the entire these regions here, physical geography of the world and physical geography of India, they are interrelated, साथ साथ हम discuss करेंगे. And human geography of world and human geography of India are interrelated. So, I will discuss like this. So, while I will teach physical geography, we will discuss both India and the world, and human geography both India and the world. Is the human geography covers medical geography also? Yes, yes, but it is not very important for UPSC point of view, so I haven't given. There are 57 branches in geography, my friends, 57. Okay, thank you. Only from one center I am getting, from one person I am getting these questions, not from variety of, you please share if it is there. You got it, how I will go for this? So, what will be the course structure here or planner? Let us see now. What is the course planner or course structure? Let me tell you. Teaching methodology will be like this. My teaching methodology will be something different. I will integrate everything. First, I will go for fundamental concepts in geography. I will go like this. At the beginning, I will do this, fundamental concepts in geography. Then we will take out detailed discussion on topic or topics. Detailed discussion on the topics you will have. Then I will go for, here you will get the class note with different, this is the class note plus reference materials, fundamental NCERT, ICSE, West Bengal Board school books materials. Whatever you are having, if it is there, well and good, we are going to provide you materials on this, like school book read up on material we are going to provide you, that is from derived from different sources, like these fundamental things. Detailed discussion on a topic question answer writing and objective question answer practice. You need to do this step by step, we need to do this. I will start from scratch, fundamental concepts in geography, detailed discussion about the topics, class note plus reference materials, whatever is there. Then this is here, you will get our model test from any previous year question, previous year's question, also you can get it from here. Okay. So, step by step you will do, and I am sure you will able to achieve the things if you will go in this way. Here is a question, geographical doubts. What is that? What is the difference between region and geographical region? My friends, what do you mean by region? Any geographical area with homogeneity in any of the geographical parameter. Any region with the homogeneity parameter. For example, in a particular area, if only tribes are there, tribal region. If only hills are there, hilly region. If it is a river valley only, river valley regions. If it is an industrial area, industrial regions. You got it? Forested area, forested regions. So, this is a region. Now, geographical regions and regions, they are more complementary in nature. Region is a very broad term. Geographical region is about only physical or human environmental area where you have concern of this. With respect to space, region is with respect to space, and geographical region is with respect to geographical homogeneity in geographical entity, homogeneity in geographical entity in that space. If it is only climate, climatic regions. If it is only about soil, common soil region. No? You got it, I hope. Okay. Will you cover political geography and political map? Yes, Apurva. Political geography will be there, and IR and all these things are there. Political map I will do, definitely, mapping will be done. Along with your class note, which books should we refer alongside? Only KG geography sufficient? Yes, Anish, I need your foundation should be strong first. If it is strong, we can build the tallest building, if the foundation is strong. Material का problem नहीं है. Don't be bookish, don't copy it from the material. Once you got the concept, believe me, you can write anything. I have seen these things while I was even taking classes here at ATI in the face-to-face mode. I just empower my students, and I found a great change in their answering pattern. Believe me, they are wonderfully one's best answer, and if these students will write mains, and they will write definitely they will be, the students will be high scorer in India, you will get it from your center. They started writing like anything. Lot of development I found in their answer structuring. And believe me, we will do that one also, provided you will practice. Practice and practice. Practice will make you perfect. And foundation is needed. We should know, if I will say the air flow from high pressure to low pressure and it leads to surface wind. Now you will say, sir, what is high pressure, what is low pressure? If you don't know, it creates problem. That's why I need some basic things. You also study. I am here going to discuss with this. Okay. So I need this. So it is sufficient only if you will get it, or else कुछ भी sufficient नहीं है. कोई भी book हो. Along with your class notes, which books should be preferred alongside? G.C. Leung NCERT. I will tell you that. KSG. So I can say what are the other materials which need to see. मैं बोलूँगा ये geography learning kit you have to develop. First one, an atlas. One atlas you must have with you. Atlas चाहिए हमें. Whenever I am taking classes, please have your atlas in the table. From tomorrow onwards, you try your best to bring it. Within 2-3 days, please, all of you are requested to go for an atlas. Which atlas? Preferably Oxford. Oxford school नहीं, student atlas करो. Oxford student atlas. Or Orient Black Swan School Atlas. Please remember, exact ये line देखिए, student atlas है, ये Black Swan School Atlas है. There are a lot of atlas in the by same publishers, but I want this. Second, NCERT book, class 11th and 12th. Book names are Fundamentals of Physical Geography, class 11th. India Physical Geography, class 11th. 1, 2. Third is Human and Economic Geography, class 12th. Human Geography, class 12th. All these books you will get in e-Pathshala. Online you can get it free of cost. Online you will get it free of cost. You can download that PDF from e-Pathshala or from CBSE site itself. I am not saying to purchase this, you can have this. And also our KSG also giving school book read up where everything is there. But there are few chapters missing in that also. So you can, I mean, whenever if you want in detail, you can go for this book also. Okay. Right. Human Geography, class 12th, e-Pathshala I said NCERT this. ज्योग्राफी लर्निंग किट में ये रखिए आप जरूर, NCERT 11th एंड 12th ओनली, नो 5th 6th 7th 8th नहीं चाहिए। ये दिल मांगे मोर बहुत ज़्यादा बोलता है, नहीं मुझे ये चाहिए। somebody is asking me sir can you go for what is that सविंदर सिंह, कौन मना किया है पढ़ने के लिए, मगर इट इज़ नॉट एसेंशियल, एसेंशियल इज दिस फंडामेंटल थिंग्स। मैंने कहा ना, द टॉलेस्ट बिल्डिंग हैज डीपेस्ट फाउंडेशन, स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट फाउंडेशन। फॉर दिस वी नीड बेसिक्स, वेरी बेसिक्स फंडामेंटल थिंग्स, फर्स्ट क्लैरिटी यू शुड हैव, देन यू गो फॉर एनी अदर थिंग्स यू वांट। पहले जो बोल रहा हूँ उसको करिए, बाद में देखा। ओके, व्हाई ओशनोग्राफी डजंट इंक्लूड ग्राउंड वाटर? माय फ्रेंड, तुम ग्राउंड वाटर के पीछे बहुत पड़े हो। Ground water here, geomorphology I told you, in geomorphology I said landform developed by groundwater, we are including that one in geomorphology itself. Groundwater table, groundwater, it is already there, because it is about oceanography, defining ocean, that is the cause, the term is here. But yes, in the water budget, atmosphere and ocean both we are taking, and there we are also considering groundwater. Sir, can we choose Majid Hussain? As I said, first you study this, then you can go for anything. Your lecture NCERT book 11th 12th, मेरे lecture plus 11th 12th is enough, plus one more book is there, GC Leong. Atlas is sufficient or not? Yes, sufficient. Yes, sufficient. Do this. ये sufficient है। जब ज़रूरत पड़ेगा कहीं पे, if required anything, I'll let you know from where you have to study. If required, that material will provide you, don't worry. We will provide you all the materials. We have that responsibility. Don't have to procure this. This is, अरे ये ऐसे मिल रहा है यार, ये पाठशाला से, you have to download the things. That's why I am giving. Savarna, you are asking whether it is sufficient. Yes, you have to study. It is sufficient. You have to study. No other things. Materials will provide you whatever needed. So no need of other things. कुछ बाहर से लाना नहीं है. Study this whatever we are saying. Third point is, third book which I can say is ICSE book. What is that? One book is there, Certificate Physical and Human Geography by G.C. Leong, Go Cheng Leong. This is class 11th ICSE book. Okay. Now I said Atlas, NCERT, GC Leong, only selected chapters here. Selected chapters. As I told you, you need to study it with my lectures. I will give you details of this, whatever needed. Another things, previous year's question of both prelim and mains. Both the questions we need, previous year question we need, because based on this we need to look at. From where to practice MCQs? Priyadarshini is asking. MCQs, you know, you people are very smart, you have a lot of knowledge about what is happening in the market or in this environment. You take it from any source, whatever suits you. But one thing is there, it should be topic wise, it should have given. First one is previous year question. Isko dekhna, it will give an orientation. And topic wise, whenever needed, I will let you know one by one. I will give you details of this. Any practice set available in the market you can take, but topic wise. I will discuss volcano. Volcano related question you should do. If I will discuss international time zone or something, you must look at all the questions what is available there. Of course, in the class also I will do certain things. Previous year question, prelim and mains. We have our this is course module which we will get it. This course module book of KSG you will get it. Here we have given this question also. previous year questions of mains, prelim both is given, as well as we will provide you, I will discuss the answer all these things. Okay. From the market, wherever you are getting something, please go for that. If somebody has something, you can go for that, no problem. There is no harm on practicing the questions bank if you have. But मैं एक चीज़ बताऊं, if you will able to do after completion of geography questions of UPSC conducted exam like CDS, NDA and our civil services, all this previous question of GS geography part, it is available with one publisher, check it out which publication is there. They are giving questions of all UPSC conducted exams, MCQs are available. You can look at that if you will find out in the market, and you know in Kolkata you have the India's largest book market also you have, so don't worry. So it is there. First you should have knowledge about this concept, clarity if you will have, then you will able to practice better questions, and I am sure we will able to do that, no problem at all. Okay. So these are the things, this geography learning kit, Atlas, NCERT, ICSE previous year questions, and the KSG material is there. To supplement all these things, we have KSG, our own material is there. Which page, which book, which page you have to study of KSG material, NCERT, ICSE, I will inform you. आपको ये बताऊंगा मैं. And Atlas, whenever we will do the Atlas work, at that time you have to bring Atlas, a marker or something where you have to mark the place which I'll draw the map here and I'll show you. You need to see the things in the map and mark it, and you have to synchronize with myself, you know, with my pace. So you have to practice this. We are getting question from the map based questions, so that's why it is very important. Miraj is asking the surface beneath under ocean water. It is considered either oceanography or geomorphology. Miraj is asking this. Miraj, if I will go for this, you know, in detail, because 3 times I got this question, let me explain the things. देखो ये, you have the earth surface like this, you have the ocean here, this is the ocean, this is the continent. Okay. After 30 kilometer there is a zone known as, here it is known as asthenosphere. Okay. This entire block above the asthenosphere is known as lithosphere. ये पूरे को lithosphere कहते हैं. This is continental crust. This is, here is oceanic crust. This is oceanic crust. Now you are asking me question here. The surface beneath the under ocean, it is considered oceanography, geomorphology. Yeah, this region you are asking. This region which you are asking, this region, I hope you are asking this region. So this is part of the geomorphology. ये ओशियन के नीचे भी है ओशियनोग्राफी. ओशियनोग्राफी अबाउट दिस अपर, ये ओशियन प्लस दिस सरफेशियल एरिया हियर, जस्ट अपर सरफेस एरिया, नॉट डीपर इनसाइड. थोड़ा डीप में जाएंगे जियोमोर्फोलॉजी का आ जाएगा, उसके बाद और डीप जाएंगे जियोलॉजी it will be. Don't be confused about this while I will discuss. You please ask me when I will take oceanography part, we will look at this in detail. Okay, Miraj, done. So these are certain things as I have done up to this structure I have given, how we will study. Also I said from the foundation we will start. मैंने ये कहा fundamental concepts in geography, detailed discussion of topics, question answer writing, 3 stages में होंगे. I need your complete participation, and believe me, if you will do this, what I have seen in last couple of decades. See friends, since 2001 I am in this field. I have seen so many toppers, I have seen so many people here, successful candidate. 2001 से आज तक I have seen so many successful candidates, even if in your state also I have a lot of good friends. Now, I just want to simply say one thing: dedicated hard work will pay. Complete devotion towards your work will pay. And there should not be any doubt, there should not be any gap between the student and teacher. You need to convey the things. ये हमें समझ में नहीं आया. You need to convey it to the properly, the teacher should know. Whenever you are not getting anything, then only it is possible, it will be possible. It is painful for me. Sometimes while my friends from West Bengal, they ask me, sir, भाई क्या हो रहा है, क्यों बंगाल से क्यों रिजल्ट नहीं होता है? Once upon a time, West Bengal was number 1 in selection. Today, the number of successful candidates in civil services has gone down. What is the cause behind this? Because students are not involved properly. I can say one thing: we are here to support you. The entire, on behalf of Khan Study Group, KSG, I will say, we are with you. Give all your doubts, problems, whatever to us. Tell us what do you want. Involve proactively. Proactive involvement is needed on your part. Tell me, where is the problem? Find out the problem. Look at this. What is impossible, man? What is impossible? If you have given your best, you will succeed, whatever may be. And as I said, land of all possibilities is West Bengal. We will get, I am sure, and this is such a interesting thing, you people are, if you will synergize yourself and give your best, single-minded devotion for this is required. I am sure you will be in love with geography discipline of geography. After attending few classes, you will realize the things. थोड़ा time लगेगा आपको, because you need to adapt with my tone, my pronunciation, and I know a lot of technical terms while I will say. It will take some time. 2-3 days में हो जाएगा. Then you will be able to get the things properly. I have seen the toppers are not different from you people. Only difference is the level of dedication, level of alertness, sincerity. Try, friends, every day try to cover the topics which I will cover in the class. Go ahead with this and study it. Let us start a topic now. Marine ecosystem belongs to biogeography or oceanography. See, it is a converging point, Vivek, and it is completely on. This is an environmental geography, marine environmental geography part. What ecosystem while we are talking about is environmental geography, not of biogeography or oceanography. Okay, so let's now come to the next point. Fundamental concepts in geography. Give the concept, please. Caption here. Fundamental concepts in geography. Concepts in geography. Fundamental concepts in geography. Fundamental concepts in geography. What is there in this area? We will see. My dear Chandan, here is Chandan is asking questions. Should we include the dry pond or river into hydrosphere or lithosphere? It is a matter of scale. On the lithosphere itself, hydrosphere is the water body, entire water body. I told you. So don't think much about this. इसमें आएगा. We need to clear the exam here. We need to crack the exam, UPSC exam, for which whatever needed we need to do. हमें जोग्राफर नहीं बनना है, हमें हिस्टोरियन नहीं बनना है, बट हमें IAS क्लियर करना है. तो कुछ जगह पे wherever it is needed, we need to go in deep. Wherever it is not needed, we will not go in deep. Dry pond or river, all the water body over the earth surface is a part of hydrosphere. But yes, river, the landform developed by river, they are in lithosphere, on the lithosphere itself. So generally, we considered these in the lithosphere instead of hydrosphere. Okay. So hydrosphere is the entire, as I said, water bodies, including this is mostly the major areas covering the ocean rather than any other things. ठीक है चंदन? Fundamental concepts in geography. Let us see now about this fundamental concepts in geography. What is there in fundamental concepts? We will see in detail of this fundamental concepts in geography. So as I said, my friends, the language of geography is map. You know about map? And we will study about the earth here, and the model of the earth is the globe. Do you know what is a map and what is a globe? Globe and the map, what is there? How they are different? Map is two-dimensional representation of the earth or part of it to the scale. This is what is called as a map. But globe is three-dimensional model of the earth to the scale. So three-dimensional model of the earth to the scale is called as, it is called as what? Globe. And map is two-dimensional presentation of the earth or part of it to the scale. Now we will say, sir, what do you mean by then three-dimensional, two-dimensional you are saying, three-dimensional you are saying? See, the basic difference you can get here. Look at, in this is a map here. This is a map and here is a globe. Here in the globe you see pole is a point here, but in the map here it is a line. Are you getting these things? In case of map it is a line, pole is a line. In reality pole is a point. This is where is the difference here. The distortion will increase from the equator toward the poles in a map if you will go here, but the distortion will be less here in case of a globe. But if I want to show you Bardhaman in the map, it is easy. In the map I can go for like, I will zoom this India part and I can get like, in West Bengal here Bardhaman is here. But in a globe, how will I say this? How will show these things in the globe? So it is not handy. It is very difficult to show the things. But globe will have accuracy level, but again problem is there. Now globe and the map, if I will again go for these two in detail, here globe, here I will go for the map. In globe I said 3 dimension, here is 2 dimensional representation. Here we can show correctly area, area can be shown correctly, shape can be shown correctly, direction can be shown correctly in a globe. But in a map, area, shape and direction if you will see, if you will see, if you will show area correctly and shape correctly, direction cannot be shown there correctly. ये अगर ये दोनों होगा तो ये नहीं होगा, अगर डायरेक्शन और शेप सही होगा तो एरिया नहीं होगा, अगर एरिया और डायरेक्शन सही हुआ तो शेप नहीं होगा. Okay, you got it. In a map, three things cannot be shown. तीनों चीज को हम ठीक से दिखा नहीं पाएंगे. Have you ever marked? Sometimes in कुछ atlas में देखो north eastern states is very elongated. In some atlas it is very broad. दिखा देता है ना. It is primarily because of what? They are compromised with the direction, shape and area. But 3D में ये globe में सही होता है. But the greatest problem of this, you know, it is difficult to show. Here you can show easily, small area can be marked easily or so easily. Small area or town can be shown easily. Difficult here, difficult to show small towns and places. In a globe कैसे करेंगे? Very difficult it will be because you have to prepare very huge globe. But it is sorry, not possible many a times. Sorry. I hope it is clear to all of you. Globe and map, if you will see the differences, I have just shown you. In case of globe, both the poles are here point, but in reality poles are point, but in case of a map we are showing it in a line. So equator to pole where you are going, distortion is there. In terms of their shape, maybe you have to go for like, if you preserve one thing, another thing will be, you cannot show it. You cannot show this properly. So this is the problem here. Area, shape and direction, three things if you will see, you cannot show it properly in all at a time. I hope it is clear. Clear to all of you? Right. So one point I have said I like this. So in geography, as you know, while constructing a map or something, geography in here while space or location is very important. In a map or in a globe, locating a place is very important. So how you locate a place? With the help of what? Can anyone tell me how you locate a place? A cross section of what is there? Latitude and longitude. A cross section of latitude and longitude. Cross section of these are latitude. These are latitude. And here it is longitude. These are longitude. Latitude and longitude, two things I said. So here we can locate a place with 100% accuracy almost. This is a place. This is a place. A, B, C, D, three places I have located here. Pinto is asking me, could you please repeat again map and globe? My friend, I have just said map, in case of a map, we can show, you cannot show three things at a time, area, shape and direction. Maximum two things if we will show and third things you have to compromise, but in case of globe you can show it properly. Second thing I said, map, lot of distortion is there, but in case of globe accuracy level is high, but it is very difficult to show a smaller regions like your land records or your house. In the globe how you will show this? This is very difficult. So we need to have a map. So what we used to do, there is a things like, you know, if I'll give an example, there is a term known as projection. We use that one for preparing a map. Projection. Projection क्या है? Network of this type of latitude and longitude. Okay. लिखो ये. Map projection is the backbone of a map. Okay. A network of latitude and longitude as per the mathematical and scientific principles a network of latitude and longitude as per mathematical scientific principle drawn as per DRAWN, drawn as per the mathematical scientific principle is called as map projection. Map projection. They are the basic terms which I am using now. Look at this carefully. I am saying network of latitude and longitude, a network of latitude and longitude drawn as per the mathematical and scientific principle is called as the map projection. I said mathematical and scientific principle. Based on this, if you are doing some network of latitude and longitude, this is called as a map projection. And here is a map projection, showing the map projection. And ABCDB or ABDC, this is a grid. This is called as a grid here. Grid is a box developed due to network of latitude and longitude by drawing the map projection. This is a grid. What is that? This is always grid. Okay. Map projection is the backbone of a map. मैंने कहा ये why I said this map projection. क्या होता है देखते हैं. How they develop, let us see. My friends, if I light a torch here, इधर पे टॉर्च करता हूँ और यहाँ पे if it is there, if I'll put this stick here, I'll get the shadow outside there. I'll get the shadow here, isn't it? Shadow मिलेगा. If I'll put this away from this light source, it will be smaller one. If I'll keep this near the light source, it will be larger one. So now what I'll do, I'll take a network like this. ऐसे एक network ले लूँ. I'll take this and place it in front of light. If I'll take away from this network grid will be smaller one. If I'll take near the light source, grid will be larger one. होगा कि नहीं? So this is what is the case in case of a your map projection. We usually prepare. It is scientifically prepared. This is okay. Shape of the earth is geoid. How is the accuracy ensured in spherical globe? Very good, Subhajit. Thank you. Very good question. Subhajit is asking that how is the accuracy of the spherical globe is there. We have a geodetic survey. With the geodetic survey, where you consider the curvature of the earth also. Okay. Based on this, we do the survey for entire earth. And we have a modeling for this in the computer simulated model you are having. Based on this, you are doing. So the accuracy level is now better for that region. Grid, Skate, you have asked about grid. What is a grid? Let me tell you, grid is a network of latitude and longitude. Okay, a pair of latitude and longitude while they cross-sect each other. देखो यहाँ पे. Then they form a box here. This is called as a grid. In your atlas, you will find out lot of grid like this. Okay. In your atlas, you will find out lot of grid like this. My friend, map projection and cylindrical map projection are same. Vivek, cylindrical map projection is a type of map projection. Developable surface is a cylinder there. If it is a cone, conical map projection. I will not go in detail of this now. Okay. बहुत कुछ है. Zenithal projection is there. Conical projection is there. You have like cylindrical. What type of developable surface is there based on? This is a cylinder, let us say. Right? आपने पूछा है तो बता देता हूँ. Here is light source is there. Light source is falling over this area. Now I have a this area. Now I open है. इसको यह cut करके open कर देता हूँ. तो if I will cut this is a cylinder here. It is a cylinder here. Now if I will cut the cylinder, I will find what? Let me draw this. As your friend is asked, if this is a cylinder, let us say it is a cylinder here. Okay. ये एक cylinder है. Okay. Now I will cut this cylinder. मैं इसी cylinder को अभी cut कर दूंगा. दो हिस्से में I will cut this cylinder now into two parts. यहाँ से यहाँ मैं cut कर रहा हूँ. And now I will open this. After cutting this, I will open it like this. ऐसे कर दिया. Then how the cylinder will be? Let us see now. Now the cylinder will be like this. You see. Now the cylinder will be ऐसे हो जाएगा. होगा कि नहीं? Okay. You got it. I have caught and opened this. So the projection, if the equator is falling here, this entire region now will have equator. Equator will be here in these regions. Equator will be here. This is the equator now. If I have said this is the equator here. Okay. If this is the पोल है, ये पोलर रीजन है और सब पोलर रीजन्स है, ये सब लैटिट्यूड है. देखा प्रोजेक्शन इज लाइक दिस. ओके, दिस इज हियर इज सेम एज प्रोजेक्ट. थैंक यू दैट यू पीपल हैव स्टडीड समथिंग. आई एम हैप्पी टू सी. सिलेंडर से सिलेंडर एक डेवलपेबल सरफेस से यहाँ से बनाया हमने. सिलेंड्रिकल प्रोजेक्शन हो गया. दिस इज सिलेंड्रिकल प्रोजेक्शन. एंड हियर इफ आई विल गो फॉर डिफरेंट लॉन्गिट्यूड्स ऑल्सो, लाइक योर लॉन्गिट्यूड्स आर लाइक दिस, लेट अस से. Based on the longitudes and latitudes, my friends, you might be knowing about how we will draw the map कैसे draw करते हैं in a graph paper, or how you draw the drawings of different thing in a graph paper. So likewise, if I will now draw, like here I have drawn like this. देखो ये क्या है ये? What is this? Which continent is this? It looks like which continent? It looks like which continent here? Can anyone tell me? This is with respect to the grid techniques where you have done. Here is, देखो आप, North America and South America. With respect to grid, different grid we used to do. Latitude, longitude को लेके. Backbone of a map is, this is a cylinder. This is a cylinder. And cylinder as developable surface. Here we have the cylindrical projection. Cylindrical projection. By the way, these are not needed in our exam here. Because you asked me, so I have just answered this. Okay, my friend. What is a graticule? Graticule mean, this is what I said, every grid is a graticule. Grid is called as a graticule also. Distance between two latitudes is equal. Is it same with the longitude? If not, why? Let us come to the latitude and longitude then. What is latitude? What is longitude? Okay. So, what is a latitude and what is a longitude? Let us see now. You know that this is the earth here. If this is the earth here, and you know that this is shape of the earth is geoid, you remember that. This is the equator here, is not it? Look at here carefully. The real earth is in white color here. Shape of the earth is, it is not a perfectly circular one. The white color shows the shape of the earth. So, in this case, you see, look at this part here. Here equatorial bulginess is there. Here equatorial bulginess you have more. Here polar flattening is there. Okay. This is here is, I will say, equatorial bulginess, and here it is polar flattening leads to the formation of geoid shaped earth, geoid shape earth. Shape of the earth in reality is like this only. कैसा है? As I have just mentioned, shape of the earth in reality is like this, which you have just seen. Shape of the earth in reality is like this. This is the shape of the earth. ये जो शेप देख रहे हैं, ये this shape, this is the earth shape, this one, this is the shape of the earth. You got it? ये geoid shape, equatorial bulge. ये yellow color जो है, if it is a perfect circle one, a yellow color type it would have, but a white color is shape, actual shape of the earth. And there are latitudes here. This is 0 degree, 60 degree south, and here it is 90 degree south. It is 90 degree north, 60 degree north latitude. Now why this type, so you have here, see, equatorial regions bulging is there, at the equator you have bulging, and this is flattening. Polar flattening, equatorial bulginess, polar flattening, equatorial bulginess. Why it is? Because this present earth is evolved from different, some molten hot gaseous material got cooled down at its form, and gradually earth start rotating. The dynamism of this earth rotation leads to throwing of the material away. At the center, the centrifugal force is more, so it throws the material much away, and that's why bulging. Because at the central part, at the equator it got bulged out, so from the polar area it is squeezing of this. Okay. So earth has a geoid shape because of the earth rotation and the impact of which force? Impact of the centrifugal force. So in fact, I will discuss about this in detail tomorrow. कल हम डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल में इसको रिगार्डिंग दिस शेप ऑफ द अर्थ from their fundamental concept. Tomorrow also I will do. Now I will take questions from you. If you have any question, please go ahead, because from I have timing 3:30 to 4. I will take questions mostly now. Any questions? You have given here, you asked me questions. Why there is two latitude is not equal? It is same because latitude को अगर देखेंगे, look at here. Latitudes are wide. Latitudes are, as you said, distance between two latitudes is equal. Is it same with the longitude? No, because latitudes are parallel to each other here. Longitudes, all the longitudes are converging at the poles. So their distance is more at the equator and decreases toward the poles. Distance is more at the equator, distance decreases toward the poles. That's why toward the poles their distance is less. At the equator it is more. In case of longitude. ओके, दैट इज द कॉज. ये जो लॉन्गिट्यूड है दोनों पोल के बीच है, वो सभी लॉन्गिट्यूड आके एक पोल में मिलते हैं. इनका डिस्टेंस जो है ना वाइड है एट द इक्वेटर. सो इक्वेटर में वाइड है डिस्टेंस, दैट्स वाई वाइडेस्ट एट द इक्वेटर एंड कन्वर्जिंग एट द पोल्स. दैट्स वाई द डिस्टेंस इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म इन केस ऑफ लॉन्गिट्यूड, बट द लैटिट्यूड्स आर पैरेलल टू ईच अदर. दैट्स वाई यूनिफॉर्म डिस्टेंस. इज इट क्लियर टू यू? This is the cause. So latitude, longitude I have to discuss in detail, but let me take questions if you have. If you don't have any question, I will go with these topics. Sir, will you have a study about solar system and universe, how it created? Anish is asking, do you need this? We are not getting question. If you need, tell me, I will include this. आपको चाहिए तो बोलो, हम कराएंगे. Which one is more useful, map or globe? Globe, see, they have their different importance. If we scale a map, the distance between 2 points will not be equal everywhere. How can we overcome this? My friends, that's why what you have done, जहाँ पे जो developable surface बोला ना, wherever your line of sight meets, wherever the surface, one particular area you have to consider, developable surface में एक area को, एक line को consider करेंगे, where it is to the scale रहेगा. Because it is to the scale, that is the standard parallel, standard meridian बोलते हैं उसको. कोई भी latitude हो या longitude है, if you are taking it as a standard one, mean where you have to the scale है, so you have to cover every point in that particular latitude and longitude at the equal everywhere. Okay. If it is correct, for example, equatorial area को हम correct लिया, developable surface is at the equator. सो द इक्वेटर में अगर समान हुआ, टू द स्केल हुआ, इक्वेटर से पोल के तरफ डिस्टर्शन होंगे, डेफिनेटली इट विल बी लाइक इन द सिलिंड्रिकल पोजिशन. ये जो है ना, देखो यहाँ पे हियर एट द इक्वेटर, बिकॉज इट इज डिस्टेंस ऑफ इक्वेटर इक्वल टू ए, बट ये डिस्टेंस देखिए और ये डिस्टेंस देखिए, यहाँ पे पोल एक पॉइंट है, तो आप यहाँ पे इतना डिस्टेंस लिया है. पोल इज ए पॉइंट बट यू हैव टेकन दिस मच, बट इक्वेटर जितना है उतना ही है. इक्वेटर एंड पोल आर इक्वल डिस्टेंस हियर. सो मैप डिस्टर्शन बढ़ा कि नहीं? फ्रॉम द इक्वेटर टू द पोल डिस्टर्शन विल इंक्रीज हियर. फ्रॉम द इक्वेटर टू द पोल डिस्टर्शन विल इंक्रीज. पोल इक्वेटर में पूरा सही रहेगा, डिस्टर्शन विल बी मोर एट द पोल्स. सो लाइक वाइज हम अगर ये डिस्टर्शन के हिसाब से हम अगर ये है स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन, स्टैंडर्ड पैरेलल इज और लैटिट्यूड इज हियर, स्टैंडर्ड लैटिट्यूड ये है, 0 डिग्री। नाउ ऐसे ही डेवलपेबल सरफेस को हम बढ़ाएंगे ऊपर, अगर पोल को, पोल में करेक्ट रहेगा। देयर आर मैथमेटिकल प्रिंसिपल्स ऑन दिस, ओके, सो इट्स नॉट ए प्रॉब्लम। हमें वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट डिफरेंट थिंग्स एंड स्केल कैलकुलेट करते हैं हम लोग। वी कैलकुलेट द स्केल on this basis and we prepare to the scale map we can prepare, okay. So it is not a problem. So scale a map, the distance between 2 points will not be equal everywhere. How can we, we can overcome this problem by calculating proper scale with a standard meridian or standard parallel. The earth is tilted, why the bulging is not from Tropic of Cancer to Capricorn. My friends, ये जो है ना अर्थ टिल्टेड जो बोल रहे हैं ना, ये टिल्टेड एक्सिस में है, ये ओके, इट इज एक्सिस में है। बहुत अच्छा मजा क्वेश्चन है ये। अब देखिए, व्हेन द अर्थ इन द सिस्टम इट इज मूविंग फ्रॉम ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर टू ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैप्रिकॉर्न, इन बिटवीन यू हैव द इक्वेटर, ऐसे है, इट इज मूविंग लाइक दिस प्लेन, सो दैट्स व्हाई समटाइम्स अबव द ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर इक्वेटर, बिलो द इक्वेटर. So we'll discuss this in climatology, fundamental things. Again, I'll show you from some videos on this, that will be clear to you. अर्थ टिल्टेड साथ क्यों नहीं है, बट अर्थ की जो रोटेशन है ना इक्वेटर के पास उसका ज़्यादा है एज कम्पेयर टू द पोल, सो द इक्वेटर ओनली इट विल हैव मोर बल्जिंग. व्हाट अबाउट द आइस इन द पोलर रीजन, इज इट पार्ट ऑफ द लिथोस्फीयर और हाइड्रोस्फीयर? आई थिंक ये लिथोस्फीयर हाइड्रोस्फीयर बहुत बगलिंग लगा आपको, है ना. माई फ्रेंड्स, दिस रीजन्स ice in the polar region, if it is north pole you see it is a ocean, so it is hydrosphere. South pole is continent, it is lithosphere. So base region is what type, whether ocean or the continent. North pole is a ocean, so it is hydrosphere. South pole is a continent, that's why it is lithosphere. You remember this, okay, done. Any other question? Please go ahead with question. If you have any question, please go ahead. कोई क्वेश्चन है बोलिए. If you don't have any question, no problem. If you have question, please tell me. Give me the questions, please. Now, as I said latitude, what do you mean by latitude? Latitude क्या है? देखो, you take a knife and divide this earth into 2 equal parts. I said you take a knife and divide the earth into 2 equal parts, and necessarily this plane passes through the center of the earth. This is the center of the earth, okay. Now the plane, एक रामपुरी चाकू ले लो और रात को काट दो इसे, हैं, one part. In layman sense I am saying, north of this plane which divide 2 parts is the northern hemisphere, south of this is southern hemisphere. The plane which divides this is known as the equatorial plane. क्या बोला मैं? Equatorial plane. And above this is northern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, and below this is southern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere and northern, in between you have the equatorial plane, right? Equatorial plane इन दोनों के बीच में है, ये center of the earth है ये. The equatorial plane necessarily passes through the center of the earth. North of this is northern hemisphere, south of this is southern hemisphere, okay. Now from here, how do you determine location of place with the help of latitude and longitude? Let me tell you for this answer, this question. भाई आपने ओला और उबर यूज किया है, और हाउ द सैटेलाइट लॉन्चिंग टेक्स प्लेस, और हाउ यू गो फॉर रशिया में कैसे यूक्रेन में बॉम्बिंग कर रहा है, हाउ इट इज प्रिसीजन विथ 100% प्रिसीजन, बताओ मैं, विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस लैटिट्यूड एंड लॉन्गिट्यूड. यू जस्ट हैव टू मैप दिस. आपका प्रोग्रामिंग सिस्टम में एक्यूरेट होगा तभी होगा. You are booking an Ola or Uber and you are getting this vehicle at your doorstep. How? Your location is being tracked there with the geo coordinate, latitude and longitude. They help us because a particular point, any point over the earth's surface can be 100% accurately mapped through latitude and longitude. मैं डिस्कस करता हूँ लैटिट्यूड लॉन्गिट्यूड, देन ओनली विल गेट टू नो, इट विल टेक सम टाइम प्लीज. So how do we determine the location of place? We'll get, sir, you said earth has geoid shape because of polar flattening and equatorial bulging, but then you said rotation and centrifugal force result in the earth shape. So please clarify. Okay, I said ये जो आपको बोला ना, इसको लिए भी थोड़ा सा परेशानी है. क्या है? The earth was formed from star-like material. If you look at the evolution of the earth, there are different theories on this. Very hot material, glowing material, जलता हुआ आग, fire, with molten material, molten liquid जैसा molten material था, which got metallic materials. These got gradually cooled down, and because of this cooling of these things, because it gradually cooled down, because of the cooling of these things, we have in the upper part there is development of a solid surface, and this solid surface is called as solid surface बना ऊपर, called as the earth's crust. आप milk ले लेते हो ना, milk, you take boiling milk and keep it cool, let it be cooled down. What will happen? In the upper part you have a thick layer of cream there. होता है ना, thick layer of cream बन जाएंगे. Likewise, you have in the upper part you have a thick layer of solid material. This is called as the crust of the earth. Now this crust, if you cross this thing, inside you have the very hot molten material now also there. Okay. So we need to see in this way, like in the over the earth surface, जैसे हमने कहा आपको, earth में मतलब inside this you have still material like this. So gradually while it cooled down from this molten material, earth started rotating. Because of rotation of this, gradually what happened? ये molten material है थोड़ा सा, so ये थोड़ा bulging होगा because of centrifugal force. So because of the earth rotation from west to east like this, the material got thrown out. आपने centrifugal force क्या है पता नहीं होगा लग रहा है. If it is like this during your childhood, if your brother or your sister or your father, or mother पकड़ के आपको हाथ ऐसे घुमाया कि नहीं कभी? So the force is there. You will try to go away, and your brother or sister here he is dragging you. जो खींच रहा है आपके तरफ, this is centripetal force, and you are going away, this is centrifugal force. सभी टाइम में बैलेंस होता है, कोई भी रोटेटिंग ऑब्जेक्ट में रहेगा ही. I hope you know about this. So in this way, while this material try to ooze out and go out, ये bulging होगा यहाँ. Okay, it is there. Earth has geoid shape because of polar flattening and equatorial bulginess. So यहाँ पे अगर bulging होगा तो polar regions flat होगा कि नहीं? ये यहाँ पे खींचा है तो ये नीचे जाएगा कि नहीं? That is what. But then you said rotation and centrifugal force resulted in the shape of the earth. Sir, please clarify. I mean, during the earth evolution itself, because of gradual rise in the velocity of the earth, rotation was there, centrifugal force was there, bulging of the earth, and subsequent change in the deformation, geoid shape formation. Okay, these are certain things. All these are questions we have asked. Any other question please ask, let me answer this. Latitude. So as I said, you take a Rampuri chaku, I said, knife. Got these are the two parts here, northern part, southern part. The plane which divide is called as equatorial plane. Plane is known as equatorial plane. Northern part northern hemisphere, southern part southern hemisphere. Now from the center of the earth, now I will take an angle here. Okay, let us say this angle is 20 degree or 30 degree angle. Okay, I got 30 degree angle. From the center of the earth I have taken. Now imagine the things. Earth की center से मैं 30 degree ले आया. Now this angle will touch here on the surface. Now from here I will rotate the earth. Here is point. It will touch all these points here. All these points. सब points को जोड़ दो. Line होगा कि नहीं? Here it will join all these points here like this. Now if I will join all these points, I will get a line here like this. And all these points will have like here 20 degree only. Yes, 30 degree. सभी 30 degree का एंगल बनाएंगे. ये भी 30 degree, ये भी 30 degree होगा. So this is 30 degree north of equatorial plane. Yes or no? this is equal to 30 degree north latitude. 30 degree north of the equatorial plane, so it is 30 degree north latitude. नहीं समझ में आया? Have you got it? Yes or no? But yes or no, I am not getting anything here. So if you are not getting, say that please again, can you please explain? And if you got it, said yes, it is clear. Please communicate me. If you will not get this, then tell me again, other way I will tell you, You imagine this is the earth here. From the center of the earth, ये प्लेन है इक्वेटोरियल प्लेन, सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ से हम एक एंगल लिया यहाँ पे, ये 30 डिग्री यहाँ ज्वाइन किया, ये 30 डिग्री हुआ, मैं अर्थ को रोटेट करता हूँ, यहाँ भी 30 डिग्री, यहाँ भी 30 डिग्री, यहाँ भी 30, ये अर्थ रोटेट कर रहा है, सब 30 डिग्री में हुआ, और सबको जोड़ दे एक लाइन होगा कि नहीं? दैट लाइन इज 30 डिग्री नॉर्थ ऑफ द इक्वेटोरियल प्लेन, सो 30 डिग्री नॉर्थ लैटिट्यूड हुआ. ऐसे हम कितना लाइन कर सकते हैं? इन्फिनाइट. 40 डिग्री, 50 डिग्री, 60 डिग्री, likewise you have finally 90 degree. 90 degree is a spot. 90 degree, ये 90 डिग्री नॉर्थ हो गया, ये 70 डिग्री नॉर्थ हो गया, 60 डिग्री नॉर्थ हो गया, 40 डिग्री नॉर्थ हो गया, ओके, और 50 डिग्री नॉर्थ हो गया. Likewise, infinite number of, thank you, it's clear, thank you very much. Now, infinite number of this type of latitude we can draw. Infinite number of latitude can be drawn. कोई लिमिट नहीं है. 1 डिग्री में हम 90 कर दिया, 0 डिग्री है. 2 डिग्री में आधा हो जाएंगे, 2 डिग्री में it will be half. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. Now, in this way, we have so many things like this. Here also in southern hemisphere also we can draw this type of line. Infinite number of such type of latitude we can draw. Infinite number of latitudes we can draw. So, what we can write? Latitudes are arc and line, or it is the angular distance from the center of the earth towards north or south of the equatorial plane. Note down here. So, note down now, latitude is the angular distance from the center of the earth towards north or south of the इक्वेटोरियल प्लेन. क्लियर हैं सभी को? आई होप इट इज क्लियर. 0 डिग्री लैटिट्यूड इज इक्वल टू द इक्वेटर. ओके. 23 डिग्री 30 मिनट लैटिट्यूड which is equal to 23.5 degree latitude, half degree north latitude is the Tropic of Cancer, and 23.5 degrees south latitude is the Tropic of Capricorn. 23.5 degrees south is Tropic of Capricorn. 23.5 degree north is Tropic of Cancer. Yes, 23 degree 60 नहीं 30 मिनट होगा ये, सॉरी 30 मिनट नॉर्थ. 23 degree 30 minute north. Please rectify the things. 23 minute degree 30 minute. Okay, north latitude. Please rectify. 2.5 degree north latitude is the Tropic of Cancer. 60 degree minute equal to 1 degree. You know it. 60 minute angle equal to 1 degree. So, Earth has 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Likewise, 66.5 degree north, Arctic Circle, 66.5 degree south, Antarctic Circle, 90 degree north, North Pole, and 90 degree south, South Pole you have. I hope you all are well aware about this. What is the significance of this one? We will discuss in the next session. Is it clear to all of you? आपको एक क्लियर हुआ क्या? लैटिट्यूड से कल स्टार्ट करूँगा. आई विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम लैटिट्यूड. आई नीड ऑल ऑफ योर्स कंप्लीट होल हार्टेड पार्टिसिपेशन. I need to know whether you are getting the things or not properly. I request you all to study whatever material you have from there. Please do study latitude, longitude, international dateline, latitude, longitude, international dateline, then Earth's interior. These topics you need to study. Earth's interior, I have said, interior of the earth. You need to study this. Latitude, longitude, international dateline, earth interior. These are things given in your G.C. Leung chapter 1. This is NCERT chapter 2, class 11th, fundamentals of फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी. ठीक है, ये इसका चैप्टर 2 है. ये इसकी चैप्टर 1 G.C. Leung ICSE बुक which I told you, chapter 1 है. Chapter 1 of ICSE book, chapter 2 is of physical geography, of fundamental physical geography, chapter 2 NCERT. Now you are asking what is equatorial plane. So I just in the layman sense I said something. So I request you all to study at least. थोड़ा पढ़ लो, पता चल जाएगा कल. So I said the plane which divide the earth into two equal parts, and necessarily आप याद रखें equal parts in both the both sides you are having. Okay, the plane, and it passes through the center of the earth, no doubt. So you will see it can be tilted one or whatever is there. Whatever you imagine, for the timing you look at that. Let us do it tomorrow and let us find it out what is there. It is very interesting, believe me, and it is very subject is also very energetic one if you will study and if you will get the things. Forgot about the facts and figures which you have earlier. वो नहीं चाहिए हमें concept चाहिए. You remember, first thing, to be very clear. So I request you all, will you participate, all of you? Participate करेंगे ना? No problem with you. Believe me, we have that ability within. We have the ability with our thinking, our thought process. Once you are determined to do something, give your heart and soul for this. Believe me, you will achieve the goal. My only sincere request to you all, study, study and study, study. Your only friend is your teacher here, who is going to help you, and we are here on behalf of KSG. As I said, I am giving this commitment that we people are with you, for you always. Give your best and give us that opportunity to help you also. It will feel very happy. I have Oxford School Atlas. Is there any difference between student and school atlas? Bit of difference, no problem, you can. If you have any atlas, already you have purchased something, please don't go for new one, okay? If you have an atlas already, don't go for new one, utilize that. Why I was saying, because when I will say something, you will not able to coordinate the things properly. You have to look at immediately the page number if I will say something. So मैं चाहता हूँ आप लोग सभी लोग एक पर्टिकुलर एटलास ही लीजिए. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. If you are able to manage, I don't have any problem. Please. Finally, you have to study, you know. So you please go ahead. Okay. So let us start with a complete positive sense and with almost all efforts whatever possible on your way. Do study whatever I have said. I am only given 2 chapters. बुक होने के बाद कोई दिक्कत नहीं होगा, हमें पता है. इफ़ यू डोंट हैव द बुक, डाउनलोड इट. इट इज़ अवेलेबल इन इंटरनेट. नेट पे देखो, GC लिंक ढूंढो, मिल जाएंगे. You will find out also that one somebody has scanned and it is there. In Google search you find out, you will get it. So my request to all of you, do study the two chapters, though I will go from the basics. Now I am doing the fundamental things. I am not having any topic, but I will go for first topic tomorrow. कल हमारा पहला टॉपिक शुरू होगा. कौन सा है? Earth's interior, physical condition Earth. This will be the first topic tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have this topic, Earth's interior. ये बाकी सब फंडामेंटल कंसेप्ट्स हैं. आई विल गो फॉर दिस. ओके, इज इट ओके टू ऑल ऑफ यू? इज इट फाइन? सो कैन आई से थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड बाय बाय? प्लीज. यस, एनी क्वेश्चन? गिव मी क्वेश्चन इफ यू हैव, प्लीज. Any other question? Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice time. Bye bye. Enjoy with your session, first session of geography today. Revise it, give your best. See you tomorrow at 11. Thank you very much. Bye bye.